Are returning veterans being given the fanfare they deserve? I'm Janique.
I'm Anne-Marie.
I'm Jan.
And with us today is Ava Aston, and we'll be answering that question and more on today's episode of
PolitiChicks.
Ava Aston is a recording artist and popular Tea Party performer. And to discuss her song, Carry You With Me, that's a song that she wrote about fallen veterans, and she's with us again today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Ava, that song makes me sob like a baby. It's beautiful. It's devastating. What was the inspiration?
Well, actually, it was not written about veterans. It was written about somebody who passed away. And my husband happens to be an Air Force veteran, and my mom works for the Purple Heart. So I'm very passionate about veterans and don't feel that they get the respect and admiration that they deserve. And they have to deal with grief and loss more than anybody in the country. So when we decided to do the video, we decided to dedicate the video to them. My husband actually shot the video for me. We're a two-man crew, and he actually plays the veteran in the video as well.
And speaking of that, I actually want to show your song, I Carry You With Me, because it's powerful.
Get some Kleenex.
Seems to go by in the blink of an eye. Do we all live to sit and wonder why? But no one knows where life goes when the final night is over. But I still see you in the morning standing there, in your pockets and sunlight in your hair. I carry you with me. You're exactly how you used to be, strong and so had time. You knew just how to find a very special good in everyone. With the heart of a child, a summer smile, and a hand that would reach up to someone. I look up to the heavens on a lonely night. If a star winks at me, I know it'll be alright.
That's very intense.
It is. And you know, it really makes me so grateful for every single one of our men and women in the armed forces. I actually have, my little brother is actually in Aviano, Italy, and he's in the Air Force, and my brother is Marine, and my dad as well. And so, of course, I'm proud of them, but I'm grateful for every single person
They've
that
sacrificed a
chooses
lot
to
for us,
sacrifice
yes, for our freedom.
Our freedom.
Well, I mean, it came from the heart, so I mean, it touches people, and it makes me, it's a rewarding thing as a performer to know that your song can help somebody deal with a hard situation.
Who actually wrote the lyrics?
I did.
Wow.
Somebody in my family passed away, and that's what the song was written about.
Wow.
It's been in a couple of independent films, and it's won some songwriting contests. And
Really?
Congratulations.
That's wonderful.
But it came from a sad place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is.
So what kinds of things have veterans been saying who have responded to you? Because you've had feedback from the song. What are they saying about how it impacted them?
Well, they say that they like to see somebody who's young and has a respect for our country and our military, because that's not necessarily the hippest or coolest or trendiest thing when most people are just trying to get famous or act crazy, be on drugs.
Why is it that that's
No,
happened?
actually-
I mean, because there was a time in America when it was truly to not honor a veteran would have been, the ultimate slap in the face, the ultimate disgraceful thing to do.
Well,
so
and
why
that's
have
what
we
happened in the
changed? Why is that-
60s with Vietnam. They were disrespected then.
True.
Well, but
I thought we had grown up from
Well,
that,
I
that
think
era.
probably most people thought they had, but let me ask you this. When you consider veterans today, how do you really believe that they're actually treated?
They're not treated very well. They have to wait a very long time. The things that my mom has to deal with her veterans, it's unspeakable. They have to wait ridiculous amounts of times to even get an appointment to see the doctor, let alone to get an appointment for the specialist, and then wait 3 more months for the specialist, and it's not a good thing.
And and especially for our viewers, I mean, in case you're out there and maybe you're thinking, I mean, is it really that bad? Maybe you don't have a veteran in your family, or maybe you're just not aware of it, but I actually do want to share some sobering statistics about our veterans. Number one, we see, as of September 2010, there were 22.7 million veterans in the United States. PBS says that 40% of the homeless, 40% of our homeless are U.S. veterans. And even to make it worse, when you consider how many of them are receiving benefits, again, we've got 22.7 million, only 3 million of them are receiving government benefits. That's a shame.
Here's something I've never
Absolutely.
understood. Maybe one of you can explain this to me. I don't understand why, throughout history, when people have been disrespectful to veterans, when they've complained about the guys coming home, they never think about the fact that these guys are there because they're serving their country. It doesn't mean they necessarily agree or disagree with the determination of the president to serve. It's, I'm here to serve, whether I agree with this war or not. I'm here because I'm serving my country.
Absolutely. But I kind of want to transition to a lighter note, and that is a lot of people may not realize not only are you a recording artist, but you also have a blog.
Yes, I do.
And yes, in fact, it's called Ava Aston's Muckery, and then you also have an animated series.
Yes.
Very popular.
She has a
funny.
cartoon.
It's
It's a
called
cartoon
Ava
version.
the
Cool.
Diva.
Yes.
Ava the Diva. So tell us about, how did you actually get into the animation?
Well, a consultant I was working with, trying to take my career to the next level, just thought some things were funny about me, like, because I'm Greek and I like to drink coffee, I like to work out, and I have a
New
zillion
York.
pairs of sneakers. He just wanted to put that all down, and we just started to come up with a cartoon, and my fans started liking it. And as far as and she's funny because she always has like blue and white on, the colors of the Greek flag, and she always has blue sneakers and a blue hair tie.
But the
She's
diva.
really self-absorbed, and it's like the total opposite of me, because I'm not that way in real life. I'm just a chick that puts her pants on one leg at a time. Like
But her
everyone else.
shoelaces do match her blouse, so that's
Yeah.
pretty
So cute.
absorbed.
Yes. And now let's talk about your blog. So it's Ava Aston's Muckery,
Yeah.
and so what do you tend to blog about?
I blog about stuff that's happening. We touched on in the last episode, we're living in the now generation. Everybody thinks if you're not famous, then you don't mean anything. And that's just, I'm out to be the opposite of that message. Be what you're good at. Do what you feel that you're good at, what your gifts are, what your strengths are, not what other people are telling you that you should be.
Such a great message for young,
Absolutely.
young girls.
Because everybody's looking
There
at
are
TV
not
and they're
that
like,
many.
it's like, what? They have their little kids on toddlers and tiaras drinking go-go juice. What in the heck is it just
Yeah.
me that thinks there's something wrong with that?
And the
So-
Kardashians. Ooh, love
Well,
that.
it's a whole nother episode, but
I know.
that's not what my message is about. Being positive, being yourself, no matter what people have to say about it.
Okay, so now
Absolutely.
what is next on the agenda for you? I mean, what do you?
Oscar, Grammy, Emmy.
I can believe it. I can see that.
That's what I'm going for. So, and I have my new release, which is called I Don't Even Care.
Yes, and here it is right here.
Brand new release.
Yes, and tell everyone where this is available.
Well, all my CDs are available. Besides on PolitiChicks, they're on my website, avaaston.com. You can watch all my videos on there. Also on YouTube. You can follow me on Twitter, on Facebook. And basically that song was written about not caring what people have to say, you know, just being yourself. And we're working on the video for that. That's pretty much.
You know, and I think that that's really important, especially right now in today's culture where a lot of people, they have image issues, where we have more girls, I mean young girls with eating disorders. People are, they're obsessed with plastic surgery and just really so insecure with who they are. So I think it's great that
Being
it's a
a
song
certain
that
age,
I don't even
you have
care.
to be 12 years old
Absolutely.
or you don't matter, you know.
Absolutely,
It's
so that's
just-
wonderful.
So that's not what, my message is to just be yourself and embrace it and don't
Wow.
care what other people have to say about it.
Yes, so again, ladies and gentlemen, Ava Aston, a wonderful role model as well. And again, if you want to get a copy of Ava's song, Carry You With Me, or any of her CDs, you can get them at politichicks.tv. Thank you again, Ava, for joining us again on this episode of PolitiChicks.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being with us here today, friends, on politichicks.tv. And remember, we are the right kind of PC.
Sometimes you gotta